My next guest was a middleweight finalist on the latest season of The Ultimate Fighter, Tresean Gore, who faces Bryan Battle at UFC Vegas 47 on February 5th. Tresean, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
First off, how has camp been so far for you ahead of your UFC debut?
It's been great, man. I can't really ask for much coming off an injury and coming off this surgery, but I feel sharp. I feel precise, and I'm just ready to go in there and be victorious.
Absolutely. Well, you were supposed to face Battle in the Ultimate Fighter finale back in August before suffering an injury. What has the recovery been like for you, and how are you feeling ahead of this fight?
Man, the recovery's been good. I've had Barb Orthopedics behind me. The best orthopedic place in the world. He's been Scott Barber, one of the best doctors that's ever operated on me. He's been behind me, man, and I've been doing physical therapy, and it's been the best physical therapy I've had for any injuries that I've had in the past. And I feel sharp, man. I feel sharp. I'm ready. I'm going to dominate. I'm going to be victorious. And I'm ready, man.
Obviously, I know you're confident ahead of this fight, but when you look at Bryan, what are your thoughts on his skill set overall?
I mean, the guy's a tough guy, man. He won the Ultimate Fighter. I don't got no hate toward him, I'm happy for him. He has a baby boy just like I got a baby boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy's tough. He's a good fighter, but I'm going to make him look average. And at the end of the day, I will be successful in there. And I'm not sleeping on him. I'm not looking past him, but I'm looking through him because I have things that I've been aiming toward before since I've been a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just getting on this journey, man, this MMA journey. Like me and him, my boys, we talk. He started training with Robbie Lawler and Rory McDonald were freaking when they fought, I was already 5-6 years in. I've been knowing what I want. I had nobody put a gun to my head and force me to get out of this dream like I have. I feel like God put it on my spirit and he not getting in my way. And he just gonna have to find out. He gonna have to find out when he's in there across from me and when I'm in there and when he feels my precision, my speed, and my technique, and he realizes that, damn, like, I am the real deal. Because I feel like him and his team sleep on me. I really do. I feel like they think that I'm just like another fighter that he's fought. He fought Andre from the show. He's big and muscular and, Impa. Like, he thinks that I'm them, but I'm not. I'm not, man. I'm totally different from anybody he's fought, and I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him more dominant than anybody ever has.
Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
My big bro, Douglas Lima, Diego Lima, and both of those my big brothers, by the way, and Brantley Fur. He's my striking coach. He's like a brother to me as well. So that's who's gonna be in my corner. And I'm thankful, man. I got a great team behind me. They've been believing in me for years. I've been believing in myself for years, and now it's just time to go apply it.
What is it like training with Douglas and Diego Lima? What kind of things have you learned from them, and how much of an advantage is it for you to train with guys like that?
Man, I couldn't even put it into words how much I learned from Douglas and Diego. I mean, those guys taught me how to be a man. They taught me how to be humble and loving to my wife. They taught me how to be a great father to my son, and they've also taught me how to, like, find my timing on things. And I ain't gonna say everything they taught me. I ain't gonna give the secret sauce, but they taught me some great things, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna apply it. And I also been doing studying myself of great fighters, and I've been applying things to myself, and I'm definitely coming in this fight sharper than when I fought Gilbert. I'm gonna keep evolving each fight.
You've talked a lot about how important family is for you. How much of an impact have they had on your success, and how excited are they for this fight too?
Man, my family is very excited because they know, like, my grandma used to call me crazy, man. I was 10 years old walking around the house shadow boxing. Like, I didn't have any training at all. I just had something in my spirit, man. Like, I can't even explain it, dude. Like, ever since the WEC days, and UFC with Anderson Silva and stuff, I would see Anderson Silva get on the cage and celebrate, and I would get goosebumps all over my body. Mm-hmm. And I've always had in my spirit to be the best. I read down in my journal when I was a child, and this guy ain't stepping in between that. He ain't stopping what God has put in my heart. He ain't stopping nothing that this is getting manifested, and he can't stop it. And I'm gonna move him out of my way very swiftly, and I cannot wait.
Absolutely. Well, I also want to talk a little bit about your time on The Ultimate Fighter. What was it like to have to deal with all the attention that comes with it, the cameras in your face, and how did you handle that whole process?
Man, that shit was weird.
Yeah.
It was so weird, man. Every time I would have a deep conversation, they were busting there with the cameras, and we didn't have no room doors on our door. So they just came in with no privacy at all. But if I could do it all again, I would. It was definitely a different experience seeing my opponents staring me down while I'm in bed. Like I was in the middle of the house. So every time I was getting ready for a fight, I would see Ryder walk by with his sweats on going to the treadmill. I'm like, oh shit, let me get my ass up. And then I would see Gilbert walking by, just looking in the room at me, like kind of mugging me. I'm like, damn, man, there's no rest in here. Like you gotta stay on your P's and Q's. Like these guys, they're trying to fight and take what I've been working for. And it's not, and I knew it wasn't gonna happen, and it's not about to happen right now. So man, it was an incredible experience being on the show. It was incredible. I gained friends, including Bryan, man. You know, like me and him were the only brothers on the show. We said it multiple times, and we were the only guys from Carolina on the show. And that was pretty cool, you know. Mm-hmm. But like I said, him and his team, they sleep on me, and I'm gonna make them wake up. At the end of that, matter of fact, people that sleep on me gonna end up asleep. So that's just all it is to it. Like he looks past me. He looked like he said that Gilbert Urbina was better than me on the ground and better than me on the feet. He thinks I'm just a step over, and he's about to learn in a real harsh way that I'm not what he wants.
What was it like having Bryan Ortega as your coach, and what did you learn from him?
Man, Bryan's cool as hell, man. He's a humble guy. He comes from the ghetto just like I come from the ghetto, so we related on that. Like just being able to talk about hardships and overcoming hardships, and just dreaming and just like, cause he got to the title like 2 times, man, and like just being able to talk to him and him tell me that he sees me being a future champion, and like I know they were favoring me to win the show from the beginning. Like they told me, behind the scenes. Like they saw my hunger and they saw how I trained. So it was an honor to train with Bryan and to, learn from Bryan, just like I was learning from Douglas and Diego. The dude taught me a lot, like how to save my money and how to freaking, just be humble, man, and put my family first and not myself. And he taught me a lot. He did, man. It was an honor being a part of his champ camp for Volkanovski.
Absolutely. Is it disappointing for you at all, though, to make your UFC debut in the Apex versus a bigger arena like T-Mobile, or does it really not matter to you?
Not at all, man. I don't care. I'm in the UFC and I got that contract, and either way, it's gonna be millions of eyes on there. So, it don't matter. It don't matter where I go. The Holy Spirit and God is gonna be with me. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is gonna be with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, my King's gonna be with me. So, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna step in there, and there's gonna be a third man in there with us. And I ain't talking about the referee. God gonna be looking out for me to every step of the way. He put this in my spirit, and ain't no man stopping it. And I'm just ready, man. I'm ready. It's easy to say all this and say what you're gonna do, but man, I'm just ready to go in there and implement it. And just go in there and just do everything that I'm talking about. And that's what I'm going to do.
Last question for me. What can fans expect from you going forward in your UFC career? And what's your message to the fans too?
I'm coming to be the best. I'm coming to be the best ever. I'm coming to be champion. I'm not just coming to be some average ass champion. There's been so many champions that's been forgotten about.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm coming to just be different, man. Like, I'm different. And at the end of the day, I'm going to apply my diversity. And I don't just want one, but I want three. You'll understand that later. I don't just want one belt, but I want three. Like, I don't just want belts in the UFC, but eventually I want to become a world champion in boxing as well.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the best combat sports athlete that ever existed. That's my goal. I'm not just trying to be some Ultimate Fighter winner, you know? And that's no disrespect to Bryan. You know, congratulations to him, but I want way more than that. Way more. I got a family in poverty. You know what I'm saying? My mom still suffers from addiction. I want to get her in the best rehab facility on the planet. And I will. And he not about to get in the way of that, man. And this is surreal being here, man, at 3-0. Well, technically 5-0 if you count my exhibition fights.
Right.
And I know there's so many dangerous guys in my division. Like, that's so great, including Bryan. He's a dangerous guy. He wants to take what I've been working for. But, man, I'm a true believer in faith, and I'm a true believer in hard work. I've been busting my behind, man. I've been working. My coach has been telling me, Trey, that's enough. That's enough. Go home. You've done enough. They've been having to tell me when to stop. I work until I can't work no more. And even when I get rich and become champion, I'm going to keep working. So I'm going to be champion of the world. I'm going to be pound for pound. And ain't nobody stopping me. And at the end of the day, he's the first person that I get to, I ain't gonna say the first person, but he's the third person that I get to show how serious I am. And I'm gonna just let go and let God, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He's no pushover. He's no pussy. He's not scared. He said he's gonna try to get in my face. Go ahead. Bet. If he tries to get in my face, it's gonna be an early night. You know what I'm saying? If he tries to press up and be tough, I'm gonna get him out of there quick. And if he tries to move, I'm gonna cut the ring off and be smart and strategic and technical in there. If he tries to grab me, he's gonna realize I'm a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I've been training for 10 years. So, I mean, I'm not really worried about anything in this fight. I feel the anxiety. I feel the nerves trying to hit me like, damn, you fighting on this UFC card. Like, I could be humble and I could say that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to let, like, and when I say anxiety, I feel anxiety's like just fighting in front of millions, you know? Fighting in front of millions, coming from the country, man, coming from mosquitoes and woods. That's what I come from. Mosquitoes and woods and fishing. That's what I know. And to be fighting in front of all these damn people, and even my followers on Instagram, they've went up drastically. Like, these people don't know me personally. They just follow me and they're fans of me. So it's definitely different, and I definitely feel that pressure to just be the best in there. And just I feel the pressure to just, I guess, I don't know, man, save my family from where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
And just going out there and backing up my words. It's not no fear of like a failure. I know I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna be victorious everywhere. But it's more so just like, damn, like, it's a lot of people watching me right now, and I'm a country boy and I come from nothing, and this is crazy. That's all it is to it, man. That's the only thing I feel.
Absolutely. And I appreciate your honesty too. Before we wrap things up, I'll give you the final word to shout out any sponsors you may have and let fans know where they can find you on social media.
Man, I want to give a shout out to Barber Orthopedics, Jason Law Firm, Bully X Kennels. I want to give a shout out to my newest sponsor, Eat Clean Bro. I want to give a shout out to freaking Triad Mechanical. I can't forget about my brother Baxter Carbon. Triad Mechanical. Got to give a shout out to them. And man, we coming. We coming. When I say we, me and the Lord, He with me always. I'm coming. Philippians 4:13. I can and I will do all things through Christ. I will dominate you, Bryan. I'm gonna show you, bro. I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you, bro. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to say nothing else. This is mine, though. That's all I'm going to say. This is mine, and ain't nobody getting in the way of that.
Absolutely. And we can't wait for the fight. Tresean, thanks again for your time. We can't wait to watch your debut, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon.
I'm coming to be champion, man. And I'm telling you right now, I will be champion. And you may not know it right now, but I may just be some guy coming off a tough. But watch God. Watch God work, man. Watch how Philip. What man? The word won't come back void, baby. I'm gonna be champion. I'm gonna be champion, and I'm gonna be champion very soon too. So thank you for your time, man. I love your energy. You know what I'm saying? You have a great demeanor, man. Keep it, brother. Keep it. Keep chasing your dreams, chasing your passions, man. Putting God first if you believe. And man, God bless you, man, for real. I look forward to seeing you on top and interviewing again after I get that belt.
Absolutely. And to you as well. And I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you so much.
Hey, man, thank you too. God bless you.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.